welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a first impression video on this cushion here. I haven't done a cushion one in a while. This is a CNP Laboratory CICA block cushion with SPF 35 PA triple plus, and I have it in 23, which is natural beige, and of course I have it with the Hello Kitty collaboration. I purchased this in Japan at the Don Quijote. I know Don Quijote, for some of you guys who have never been to Japan before, it's basically a 24-hour store that sells anything that you could probably possibly think of, from souvenirs to food to beauty products to clothing, appliances, anything. And basically when you walk inside, it's usually like several floors that sell different things, and of course there is a signature music. Some people find it annoying, some people find it very energetic and actually causes you to buy more things, right? Anyways, with that being said, I don't know a whole lot about CNP Laboratory. I did a little bit of Googling and realized that this Hello Kitty or Sanrio collaboration actually is only available in Japan, or of course you can purchase it online where places that are willing to ship overseas. I got this for $25 roughly, so about like 25,000 yen roughly, I think, roughly that much anyways. And I noticed that like a lot of places did mark it up a lot more on the internet, which I totally understand. I mean, if it's hard to get, it's more of a scarce item. But anyways, with that being said, I'm here to just, you know, try this out, do this first impression in front of you guys, and then let you guys know my final thoughts as usual. So the packaging is just so cute, just so girly, so pink, so Hello Kitty. Like, look at that. I love it. And of course, opening it up, you know, it's got the CNP Laboratory, you know, print on the puff. The other side is just a mirror as usual. And then of course I just gotta rip the seal off. Oh wow, look at that. If I remember correctly, when I was reading it up, like CNP Laboratory usually is a mixture of the foundation itself and some kind of skincare, so it's really good for sensitive skin. So I'm gonna try this out because I definitely got some breakouts. It's supposed to be more of a natural coverage, so I'm not sure if it will actually cover a whole lot of my breakouts right now. But with that being said, I'm gonna zoom in and show you guys how bad my breakouts are, and let's see if this cushion foundation can actually cover any of that up. Alright guys, now that you're up close, you can really tell, like, I've got several breakouts here. I even got it on my neck. I don't know why. Is it aging? Is it my diet? I honestly don't know why. But anyways, with that being said, I'm gonna, you know, give this CICA block cushion a try. So I'm just gonna push it right in. Ooh, like, look at that. Oh, well, it's quite white. I've never done block cushions before. It's supposed to give you a natural coverage, so let's see how natural it is. I don't have anything on my skin aside from just my usual, just, you know, moisturizer, because my face was just really dry. And of course, just eye makeup and brows and lip makeup. That's it. So this is one layer. I know like the shade is like completely off. Like, it is at least one shade lighter than my natural skin tone. Normally I am like a natural beige, but I really think it's because I went on vacation last month, and you know, I definitely got a little bit of a tan because I went to Bangkok and Bali. But hopefully it will oxidize a little bit. So these, like, you know, this obviously didn't really do much of the coverage. So I'm gonna actually go in for a second puff and let's see if it covered it up any better. Oh, a little bit better. It's very dewy. Okay. I know it looks like I've got this like white cast on my face, that's for sure. But honestly, like in natural lighting, it doesn't look as bad. I mean, you definitely can tell that it's a lighter shade. I would definitely use this maybe more in the summertime, or even put like a powdered foundation on top just to even out the color. But you know, for today's first impression, I plan to stay at home anyway, so it's not like I'm going out and people thinking I'm like, oh, you know, like a totally ghost or anything. I did let it set for, you know, a minute or two, and it didn't look like it oxidized much, but definitely in natural lighting, it doesn't look as bright and as different of a skin tone as you can tell from here. Anyways, right now it is currently 10. I know I got up a little later, but I will keep this on and check in with you guys, you know, later in the day, you know, probably after lunch or something, and we shall see. So currently it is 1:26. I've had this on for about 3.5 hours, so I thought it would be a good opportunity for me to check in with you guys on how is this block cushion doing on my face. As you can tell, it didn't oxidize at all, and the shade, it looks actually 2 shades lighter than my skin tone. Now that you guys are up close, I do have a dry patch right here. It definitely accentuated. I know on camera or wherever I guess light hits my face, it looks very dewy, but actually it's quite, in my opinion, quite cakey. So therefore, creases like that, it, you know, kind of just seeped right in. I do have oily T-zone and dry on my cheeks area, so yeah, so I really want to see how it's like probably by the end of the day. Anyways, I will check in with you guys towards the end of the day and give you guys my final thoughts. So currently right now it's about 5:22. I'm about to head out, so I thought I would give you guys my final thoughts on this block cushion and basically touch up my makeup before I actually head out. So before I do that, I'm gonna zoom in and show you guys how it still looks on my face. So not a whole lot has changed. Of course, the creasing area, you know, because my nose and my T-zone area is definitely more oily, but I don't see any shine. But I have been rubbing my nose because, you know, it's one of those, it's allergy season. So therefore I did rub my nose a few times, and therefore it did come off. You can tell that this area is quite cakey, in my opinion. So if you have big pores like I do, you can really see that it's like clogging up my pores. Dry patch, it's still just as dry. Coverage wise, as you can tell, it did its bare minimum of covering whatever it can. In terms of its shade, obviously it is 2 shades lighter than my natural skin tone. But yeah, overall, yeah, it's all right. Anyways, overall, this block cushion that I tried today is definitely something that I would just probably pass by. It does retail for like about roughly $25, so it's definitely not on the, you know, more affordable end. Like, to me, affordable is like less than $20 for a cushion like this, given the fact that, you know, there's only 13 grams worth of product in here. I mean, it is a very, very cute packaging, compact, but definitely on the thicker side in terms of compact cushions. It only has 2 shades, so if you are not the lighter shade, then you have to be the darker shade, but unfortunately, as you can tell on my skin, it's neither. I can't imagine if I actually tried out the light beige one, it would be a lot lighter than for my skin tone. I did do a little bit of Googling to see, you know, like how does it actually work? Like, did I apply it wrong? Is this supposed to be more of like a base makeup? So apparently on the internet, it basically said that it can be a base makeup, and then where I guess you can apply on, I guess, powder foundation or something like that. And of course it could be a higher coverage where you just wear it on its own. But I personally don't really think so. Like, if I wore this as a base, I would definitely have to apply on, like, I don't know, some powder foundation or bronzer, just so that I can get that color that matches my own skin tone. And of course, secondly, like the idea is that there is supposed to be some kind of, I guess you would say, like serum, because, you know, there is that green outer layer even after when I pressed it twice on here, that it's supposed to mix together and it become more like hydrating for your skin. I didn't really feel much of that. I mean, you know, where light bounces off my face, you do see it quite dewy, but actually in like, you know, off camera, it's quite, you know, it's definitely not that glowy kind of look that I'm going for. It's more of a matte kind of finish. It is scented, so for some of you who might find scented ones being an issue, then I would completely pass on this one. I mean, the scent isn't super strong. I believe it may have been the CNP laboratory scent, because it does smell like one of the skincare's scent that I have. I just can't pinpoint which one at the moment. But overall, of course, packaging super cute, and that's exactly what attracted me to buy this. But you know, for it to really work out for me, I would have to probably mix it with another shade, maybe a darker shade together, so that it gets the right shade for me. Or maybe I will probably try this again in the winter time when my skin is lighter and not tanned, or, you know, darker shade. But yeah, if any of you guys actually tried out like the CNP laboratory block cushion, doesn't have to be this Hello Kitty one, let me know in the comment section down below. What do you guys think about it? You know, I mean, this is my first block cushion that I've tried, so I'm wondering, is this any different from CC cushions, BB cushions, or foundation cushions that I have tried in the past? Anyhow, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if so, remember to give me that thumbs up, and I shall see you guys in my next one. Bye!